like a huge gift right now and see how you'd react. So, I dropped the gift for a couple reasons. I want to be completely honest. Number one is because he had a feud with Santos, and it was kind of like a little shot at Santos and him calling me broke. So I was like, fuck it, let me donate to the guy who got into a fight with me. That's a big part of it. And secondly, I just wanted, put it out there as like a token of kindness. And, I knew obviously a lot of them are probably going to run with it and be like, well, fuck you, keep the same energy, and we're just going to take your money. Haha, we got you. And if that's what they're going to do with it, that's fine. I just wanted to show that I'm past it and, bury the hatchet. And
I think it's good to wave a white flag with that. And I think, however, it's very obvious that Bree is shaking in her boots about that. I saw a clip. So I think it definitely got to her and Santos
yeah,
quickly.
she seemed a little
Um,
bit bothered by it, and that obviously, yeah, 100%. Like if I said that wasn't my intention to a certain degree, I'd be lying to you. Like obviously, like a big part of it was to like just piss her off, but
for sure.
the bigger part of it really was just to show like, hey, it's not that deep. And
Yeah.
again, I'm not on 2K's side. By no means am I saying I'm a 2K supporter, and because he's on the opposite side of Bree, we're best friends, and I'm trying to be friends. No, but
Yeah.
I do want to say, like, obviously we had a conflict. That conflict, majority of it was because of Bree, and
Mhm.
I don't support Bree anymore. So I just want to show like, hey, the hatchet is buried and we're good.
So a lot of people in the chat when that, because I was there when that happened, because people were like, "Oh my God, Jordan's gifting." So we were all there, and they were saying, "Prove you're not broke. Show that your card doesn't decline."
Well, they
So
challenged me too. Yeah, they did
yeah,
challenge
they were
me.
challenging you. So Bree is the one that always says your card declines, and then of course the Target thing or whatever. Was your card always declining?
Oh gosh, was my card always declining? Like when she was here?
Uh-huh.
No, hell no. And my card declined like twice, I think, on camera. How about all the times when it didn't decline? How about like 400,000 plus dollars I've spent on my card? Like what I'm gonna do, I decided I'm gonna do a sub only live, and I'm gonna just tally up all the expenses with a calculator, and I'm gonna have it all itemized. My accountant's preparing
think
it for me.
that's a good idea, dude. Receipts are, I mean, legit.
I want
To
people
be
to
able
see
to
like
show
what
what
I
you've
actually,
done, yeah.
yeah, what did
I
I really
think
spend money on, and how
I
much money
think
did I really spend?
I think that that's a wonderful idea to do. So, did you turn your because she used your card, correct?
So this is the thing, right? I If I had money to put on it, I'd say it's her because she was the only person who had access to our business card. Because Itai ordered her, I believe, a laptop and a few other things using our business card, which we both approved of. So I want to say it was a few days before all this falling out happened in Hawaii. A few things were ordered from Chrome Hearts and something from Gallery Department, both brands she's a fan of, and it totaled to a little over $3,000. So, yeah, after that, we disputed the charges, ordered a new card, and we had to stop on it. So, we'd freeze it and unfreeze it, and every time we used it,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
that makes sense.
Which is, by the
Um,
way, why I just want to clear this up, and I really don't think I should explain myself because it just actually makes things worse. But that the whole thing that happened at Target with the $250 getting declined is because I had an old card on me. The new card was in an envelope at home, so when I canceled that card, I brought the old one with me and tried charging it, and it wasn't going through. But what I did is I cash apped my friend Gev, and he paid for it, but I cash apped him before.
okay, yeah. No, I feel you. I've made mistakes like that before. I understand. Um, do you feel like or you and Itai, whoever, were taken advantage of financially by her?
Yeah, 100%. And I don't say that in a malicious way, but it's the truth. At the end of the day, like Bree, if you look at her past, and this isn't talking shit, I'm only going to state material facts that I know are true. She was not only can I say that word or no?
No. So like,
She was a pro,
got you.
and she also had plenty sugar daddies, and they funded her lifestyle.
Yes.
Her car that got repossessed was originally got by a sugar daddy. A lot of things that were paid for her were from a sugar daddy. So obviously, I don't know if it was a personal thing. It wasn't a personal thing. That's just who Brie was before she met me, and
Yeah.
that's who she continued
And
to be. So,
I've said that before. I think that that's just been her lifestyle. She is used to being provided for by
right.
other people.
Right. So when
Um,
Itai wasn't that, and when Itai added the business aspect to it, where she had to actually give a percentage, I think she freaked out and she didn't understand the concept of, hey, now I actually have to give money to somebody who's helping me make money or giving me
That
money.
makes sense. So when she first came to the house, she was not being like managed and giving the 40%.
No, so when she first came to the house, like it was just a party, you know, and this is the thing, right? It's like I don't want to. Okay, I'll say this. I've said it once before, so I don't know why I don't want to say it right now. But he literally, Itai pulled me aside. He was like, Jordan, like you gotta stop buying Vale shit because Bree's on my ass. Like you take such good care of Vale. Why does Jordan always buy Vale shit? You don't get me shit. You should be paying for everything for me. So it's like, yeah, that boyfriend dynamic really screwed things up on the management side. No
I
caller,
could,
thank you.
yeah, I could understand that. I could see how that could be. I mean, because it's misconstrued in a way. Um,
No caller, thank you.
so okay, so these are some of the harder questions. The whole standoff with the police and the baby, all of that, when she had the baby and she was up on the balcony, do you take responsibility for how that played out? Like, because so this is when I started watching. So, like, I saw you arguing with the cops and all that. Do you take accountability for your actions during that and being a part of the actual standoff, as they're calling it? I feel like that's a little harsh, but I mean, you were basically almost like y'all got a warrant, like that type of a thing is what it felt
Yes.
like. But I think
Yeah, I
everybody just
mean,
wants to know, like, especially the 2K fans per se, is like, do you take accountability for those actions?
well, the thing is, when you're asking me to take accountability for actions, and this goes for anybody, I'd like to know like the specific actions you're talking about, so I could specifically take accountability for those actions. So, like, what?
So, like, not so telling Bree she didn't have to give the baby over.
Yeah. So, in terms of telling her she didn't have to give the baby over, there was two reasons as to why I was doing that. Number one, prior to her bringing the baby here, and prior to me paying for her flight with my money, she showed me court documents, old court document that stated she can bring Winter into California, and that's an absolute lie. I swear on everything, swear on my parents' lives. You know, that's what she showed me, and because of that, I purchased a flight. Because I was skeptical at first. There's people saying like, "Hey, it's not a good idea. Like, she can't legally bring her over." So I literally pulled Bree aside. I don't know if Volley was there or not, but Ita was definitely there. And I was like, "Are you sure?" And she pulls up the email with that court document, and sure enough, yeah, it showed like, yeah, she could bring Winter here, no problem.
So it was planned that she was bringing Winter to LA when she left to go to like get him when all this supposed kidnapping thing happened.
Yeah,
She planned to go to Dallas, get the
100%.
baby, and bring the baby back.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. That's a good answer.
So
Um, yeah, I think that's the main thing is like I will say that at the time, dude, I said a few